Hello everybody, this is my removal tribal deck. This is Sarulf the Realm Eater. She, or he, I don't quite know, is a legendary wolf creature. Whenever permanent opponent controls is put in the graveyard, from the battlefield you put a 1/1 counter on Sarulf. At the beginning of your upkeep, if Sarulf has one or more counters on it, you may remove all of them. If you do, you exile each other non-land permanent with mana value less or equal to than the number of counters removed this way. So this can easily clear a board if you can keep her protected and constantly remove different units, artifacts, enchantments, things like that. It's a very fun deck. So this is a Brawl deck, obviously. We have a bunch of removal. We have Bloodchief's Thirst. We have ourselves some Duress for some discard hand removal. We have ourselves Warlock Class. We get a little bit of a damaging every time a creature's been killed. You're already dead, so for some extra, if damage is dealt, then we can then kill that creature that was dealt damage. If it survives, we have Snakeskin Veil to give us be able to give one of our creatures a 1/1 counter, and they gain Hexproof. We have Basilisk Scholar to give them that creature Death Touch and Lifelink. This would usually be all of our artifacts would usually be played on Sarulf, and then we have a bunch of other cards just to destroy creatures, keep our Sarulf alive, double the counters with Hydra's Growth, Casualties of War for extra removal. We have Garrick in here to allow us to destroy another target creature within the field, give us some extra cards. A Tyrant Sanctum, where if we get this going, we can make Sarulf a god, and then once it's a god, we can sacrifice Tyrant Sanctum to make it an indestructible creature and give it an indestructible counter. They can still bounce it back to our hand with effects like Unsummoned, but that is why we have Swift Boots. Equipped creature has Hexproof and Haste. So once this comes out in the field, if you have a mana, you can have Swift Boots out already in the field waiting. If they don't destroy it, then you can then play Sarulf, pay 1 mana and equip it to Sarulf, then you can use it right that turn. A fun deck, but we will play our regular Sarulf removal tribal, and I will see you all in game. Alright, into our first game, we have a mirror match against another Sarulf. This is going to be really challenging. It's just going to be whoever has the best mana base to start off with first, I guess. So let's go ahead and accept this hand. I think it's going to be whoever has the better hand and gets their cards that they need. So we'll see how this goes. I didn't have any way to protect Sarulf at the time, so we're going to have to be really careful. I think we're going to be kind of defensive at first, the way it seems. Also, if you hear any noises in the background, it is 4th of July, the time at recording, so beware of that. I'm gonna go ahead and reveal and see what he's got. He's got a lot of cards that I do not want to deal with. Now, there's a lot here I can get rid of. I think we're gonna get rid of Wolfhaven Willow. Get rid of his ramp. Kind of slow him down a little bit. Now he can't play anything, but he does have removal. So let's see. He does not have any removal currently, so we'll go ahead and play this now. He might have something in those 2 cards he just drew, though. Hoping that he doesn't. I was going off blind hope and the knowledge I have of his current hand, so we'll see how this goes. He has nothing. I have another card. We can play that. We can now draw 3 cards. Perfectly fine. We're going to attack. I will get rid of Eliminate. It's a cheap card, but it seems like he's got everything in his hand that's above that requirement, and he surrendered because he didn't have anything, and I got rid of his ramp, so he was in a position I was before this recording. Not getting your mana and not being able to have a proper curve is really detrimental to this deck, so having the right mulligan, the right cards you need in your opening hand is important for this deck. We're fighting against a Magda now. If I know Magda, this is going to be either a cheesy deck or a very aggressive, annoying deck. Both are really bad, so we need to make sure we get our mana, or at least some removal. I'm gonna try one more mulligan. It's not terrible. We at least have a creature to defend ourselves early on, so let's see what we can get rid of here. Let's get rid of the Massive Aggressive Brand. We're not gonna need it this early on. Another black mana. We'll get out Forest next. There's Magda right away. Let's see if we can't get rid of her right off the bat. She will instantly cost 2 more, so he's not going to be able to play her right away, which is great for us. We played Sting, which then gets to untap the creature. I'm going to play Sarulf. He might have a damaging spell in his hand, but we shall see. He's got 3 mana. He can either damage her or you'd play that, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and hurt that, hit that. We do damage, we kill it, we get a token. Go ahead and attack, deal damage. We are good. And the next turn, I'm gonna play Hydra's Growth on Sarulf. As far as I know, in red, they don't have a whole lot of, like, removal spells. So, I think we'll be okay. Now, this costs 4, so we're not going to be able to do that right away. So, I'll play this. We'll play the Hydra's Growth. We'll put that on this card. We will play... I don't want to play Blightbelly Rat because we might need that card. And we're just going to go ahead and attack and see what he does. If he blocks, he blocks. If he doesn't, it's great. And it's 6 damage. He's going to equip Stain to Atsushi. He's got the 7 doors coming out. He's going to attack with that, probably. He's not attacking. Okay, then. Now we get the double number of tokens, and we can remove all of that. And since it was exiled, it does not get its activation effect. Because it technically didn't die, it just got removed from the field. Adapt to Automaton. Other creatures you control the chosen type get 1/1. Once again, choose dwarves. Okay, so this is a dwarf deck. Now we can easily get rid of some of his mana curve by getting rid of the Lotus, which I'm going to do, and it gives us a token. And then we're going to attack. And he's going to let us, apparently. I'm assuming he doesn't have a whole lot of options here, so it seems like. At the beginning of my turn, I can do that, but I don't need to. We're not going to do that. Store target artifact with enchantment or creature with flying. I don't. Oh, I do. We'll do that. Sacrifice spectre. Restart creature and roll d20. Deal damage, 5 damage to that creature. Okay. Instantly get that. Now we can go ahead, move, and attack. That is great. I could have actually had lethal there if I had used that Alchemist Gift. That was a misplay on my part. It is okay. We get to proliferate. He gets another token, and he gets another poison counter. Let's play Zorn. We're going to go ahead and remove Zorn and his ability, and we win the game. All she wrote for that one. I will do one more. Fighting a Johnny Sleeper Agent. I don't think I've fought this card before, so let's see what it does real quick. There's a Planeswalker. It's a completed Planeswalker. Go to top card, distribute counters, and whenever you cast a creature or Planeswalker spell, target opponent gets 2 poison counters. Okay. So he's got poison counters going on for him. So we got a decent mana base to start with. I think I'm going to go ahead and take this hand. I'll play Jungle Hollow first because it always comes untapped. We'll play that. We'll get our Swift Boots out. If he uses something on those instead, that's fine with us. We will go ahead and get out Sarulf. Now, he is in white and he isn't in green, so he does have access to exiles and fighting, so we shall see what he does. I'm just taking the risk that he doesn't use those right away. If he does. Well, it looks like I can just get it back, so. There's no reason for me to play anything right now. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Okay, return 2 targets to creature cards from your graveyard. I don't have any creature cards. I do have a board wipe available to me if I need it. But we gotta get some more mana to get access to it. It costs 6 mana. 4 of any color, and then 1 black, 1 green. He's gonna enchant that creature to have legendary flying vigilance and lifelink. We're gonna go and get rid of that now. So he wastes that card, and he loses his creature. He's played a lot of removal, so I'm hoping that he doesn't have any more. But it's a white deck, so that might not be the case. Now we can put this on top of Sarulf. We can play Hero's Downfall and get rid of this. And we can go in and attack with our extra 4 damage. Roll with our... Comes in. Going to reveal a card from the top of his library. And otherwise, we put it on the bottom of the library. Or he's going to distribute counters. Okay.
Phyrexia's might courses through you.
I'm going to destroy target creature because I can. We're going to go ahead and play Heirloom Mirror. And he just surrenders. Understandable. We outlasted his removal and shenanigans, so we got rid of his main win condition, which was stacking up that Hallowed Priest. So we won. But yeah, this is a fun deck. It's a very simple deck. It has to be played properly. You have to have the right mana and cards in your hand to really get it to go off, and you have to know your opponent. So whenever you start up the game, be sure to click on the top right, view battlefield, and check out your opponent's commander and kind of get an idea of their game plan and what they're trying to do. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching.